Hello, everybody, and welcome back to When Reality Hits with, yes, still, Jax and Brittany.
A lot of people have a hard time understanding that just because we're separated doesn't mean we still can't work together, talk together, co-parent. They just feel like, wait a minute, aren't you separated? But yeah, we're adults.
Yeah, like we like first and foremost, we have a son, so like that's always going to come first. But like we also have businesses.
I feel like people just want us to automatically be. Why are they hate each other? Be awful to each other. Text
yeah.
It doesn't always have to be like that.
No,
some people maybe just don't get along.
Trust me, I have my days where I do not like you.
I know.
But right now we are doing fine.
Okay, so people just need to relax and just deal with it because we're fine.
Yeah,
today
we're figuring things out for us.
Anyway, there's one thing we do need to address first.
What?
Dr. Lakey and Dr. Payman.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. I feel like I'm getting so much hate about my jaw and my lip not being able to move up and down and the way that my face looks like frowny, which I see it too. I'm well aware, but I can confirm that I am back to normal now. I look great. I love my results. They're absolutely amazing. I just wish I did it a month before because it just took me a long time to heal. I was still healing whenever I was filming the show, and I thought I would be good to go by the time that we started the show. And I've talked about it on previous podcasts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go listen. It was on the first episode of The Valley, what I had done. But Lakey and Payman are amazing doctors. And I feel like they got hate because we said, Jax has had 3 nose jobs. So that was one of the questions I wanted to ask you. Jax, tell everyone why you had to have those 3 nose jobs because it was not the doctor's fault.
No, I want to make it very clear. I love my plastic surgeons so much. Dr. Payman and Dr. Lakey are the best in the business.
The best.
They are so good at what they do. The reason I had so many nose jobs is because I did not listen to my doctors.
No, at all.
I did exactly what they told me not to do. I went swimming. I walked into a wall. I headbutted you during sex one time. There's things I did that I didn't pay attention. I didn't listen. No, I would have just had one nose job if I would have listened. But, me doing what I do.
You probably drank after.
Yeah.
You probably did everything that you were not supposed to do.
You're not supposed to have sex. I did that. You weren't supposed to go in the ocean. I did that. I walked into a wall.
You walked through a glass door, didn't you?
A glass door at G-Star on Melrose. I was in a hurry buying jeans, and I was getting a ticket outside, and I turned real quick, and I walked right into a wall, and it was crazy. I felt dizzy.
Fresh from a nose job.
Fresh from
so that's
nose
why
job
he
number
had
2.
that's why he had to get it done again because of his own actions.
Yeah, it's my own actions. I love my doctors. I still go to them this day. I am a big fan of Botox. I'm not scared to tell anybody that. I go all the time. And I just want to say, Dr. Payman, Dr. Lakey, I love you. I don't care what anybody says. You guys are the best.
Oh, and they are. They absolutely are.
So now that we cleared that up.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. And also, I'm so happy with my results now from my chin. It was just, I was still in the healing process. It takes a little bit of time, Yeah.
Oh, now that we're on the plastic surgery talk, can we clarify the fact that I never once made you get
a boob job? No, you never made
clear that.
Jax never made me get a boob job. It happened very fast, I will say, because whenever I moved to LA, my whole life changed, obviously. So we're on a reality show and we mentioned it, whenever we were in Hawaii or something, I was talking I really want a boob job one day. And you were like, you do? And then of course they're like, oh, yeah, we can schedule you a boob job.
Yeah, well, it just so happened that I knew Payman and Dr. Lakey through an ex-girlfriend.
But it wasn't because you wanted me to. It was because I wanted to from the get-go.
I got the doctors, and I know they'll give us a good deal. If you want one, I can give the call. And you were like, yeah, let's do it.
And they did an amazing job.
And they did a great job.
They just keep growing and growing after I had the baby. But still, I love them.
All right, I'm glad we got all that cleared up for everybody.
Yes. When Reality Hits is brought to you by Vegamore. I absolutely love Vegamore products. I mean, the hair serum is absolutely amazing and has helped my hair grow strong and healthy without any split ends. I mean, taming this mane, I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it's cruelty free. There's no parabens. Like, it is so good for your hair. You guys should try it out. The key is consistency. For best results, use for a minimum 3 months for visibly fuller, healthier, and thicker looking hair. Vegamore makes it easy to stay consistent. When you sign up for a monthly subscription, you can get 1 bottle or 3 bottles sent. Plus, you save more and you never run low on the products you need to take care of your hair. And fun fact, Vegamore sells 1 bottle of Grow hair serum every 15 seconds on their website. That's how good this stuff is. Elevate your hair wellness routine this year with Vegamore. For a limited time, get 20% off your first subscription order by going to vegamore.com/realityhits and use code realityhits at checkout. That's vegamor.com/realityhits. Code realityhits to save 20% off your first order. vegamore.com/realityhits. Code realityhits.
All right, well, let's get into the elephant in the room, the 2 episodes of The Valley. I hope, first of all, that you guys are all loving the show. Again, I worked really hard on this show, and I'm super excited about it. I'm super proud of it. I hope you guys are all liking it. Let's get into episode 1.
Yeah, okay. Episode 1, you want to start with?
I mean, sure. First of all, I just want to explain. I know the first episode probably wasn't that interesting, but the idea of the first episode of a new show is to introduce characters.
I thought it was still great, though.
Did you like? Okay, but it really doesn't get good until obviously episode number 2, and that's when it kind of gets going. But yeah, obviously we had to introduce everybody so that way everybody knows who everybody is, because obviously there's a lot of new people on the show.
Yeah, and I feel like all the new people did so good. I'm so proud. I say it all the time. Like,
they're naturals.
It was great. But you know what cracked me up? Like, you, of course, doing the pantsing thing. Brock told you to do it. Whatever. It was stupid. It was silly.
I'm just so glad that people saw Brock tell me to do it. Did you see that?
Yeah, but still, it was like, what was so funny about it is like, whenever you, what was so funny about it to me was whenever you did depants, this is so silly to even talk about this. It sounds so childish. But whenever you did do that to Daniel, his ass went right into your face.
Yeah, it did. It did.
So it was like immediate payback, which was hilarious to me. Like, nobody even like has talked about that at all. And like, for me, that's like what I noticed instantly. I just started cracking up and I was like, his ass went right into Jackson's
my face. It was kind of like instinct. When you get pantsed, I've been pantsed before. The first thing you do is you bend down and grab your cover up, right? Well, when he did that, his ass went right into my nose. And luckily he had a shirt on.
Nose job number 4.
I know. Nose job number 4. Oh, God. My poor nose.
I thought it was hilarious because it was like instant karma for you.
Honestly, I felt really bad. It was a very childish move. And I you know what, if it would have been fine if Nia wasn't around, but she was going through a really emotional time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I felt bad, but I had a few sodas, okay? Brock was in my ear, and I was trying to liven up the party a little bit, and well, that didn't go as planned.
And then, of course, here I come just being like, he's so sorry. He didn't mean it. If he would have thought that he didn't have underwear underneath his swimming trunks, he would have never done it. I'm just like constantly sticking up for you.
I think your middle name is constantly sticking up for me. And I appreciate it. Like I said, I was just trying to have a little fun. I'm not a malicious person. And I think that's why I still have so many friends. I just do a lot of stupid shit. I just, I shoot first and ask later, which is not a really good thing to do. But, I make for good TV.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely good TV, but still.
What did you think of the first episode? Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was great. Okay,
can I explain something first? I'm sorry to cut you off. Okay, I know people were asking me like, why do you care so much about Kristin's pregnancy? Let me explain how filming works a little bit. I had the conversations with multiple different people. So I assumed that they were looking for the right way for me to talk about it, the right person. So instead of me just talking about it with one person, they had me talk about it with everybody. So it really looks like that I cared a lot about the situation. Do I care? Of course, but
Jax,
not as much.
Honey, I love that you try to make excuses for everything, but you said everything that you said.
I know, but I talked about it with everybody because
it's feel like on the show. You're like, oh, it looked very heavy on me digging into Kristin's wanting to be a mom, but at the same time, you said everything that was on there. You're on camera saying it.
I, in my head, thought, okay, they'll talk about this with one or two people. They're just trying to find the best conversation of me having this with a certain person. But instead of just finding one or two good people, They used all 7 conversations of the same thing.
I don't know about that because you were literally sitting in the kitchen with the same people and you talked about it over and over with the same people.
With other people again. So I kind of recapped it.
I mean, it was the same crew sitting around the table.
I'm just putting it out there, guys. I do have my own problems. I am not that invested in this. I was just trying to do my due diligence as a good friend, but it kind of looked like I cared a lot more than I did. And I want the best for Kristin and Luke, and I hope everything works out for them, whatever they decide to do. Because I can't tell you everything because the stuff's still going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff still going on. Yeah.
What else happened on that episode? I got a tattoo.
We all got tattoos.
I got my son's name on my chest.
I got Cruz on my wrist.
Shout out to that company. I can't remember the name of that company.
Black Rose Greg.
Rose
_ Greg. He's the one who did it. Yeah.
He did our tattoos.
Yeah. So he did the tattoos. You got we both got the same like lettering for. I got Cruz on my wrist. You got Cruz Michael on your chest.
All right. I got to dive into the.
And then I did. And then hold on. And then me, Lala, Sheena. Like Lala got O in the same font, and then Sheena got Summer in the same font. So we all got like our babies' little names on us in the same font. And then I did GB for Gibson and Bowie for Kristin, like in my handwriting, and she got that done. So it was really cool.
Handwriting ever.
I did it really cute, actually.
But out of all people to choose their handwriting, they should have chosen me.
No. I told her that my handwriting was not good, and she was like, "No, I really want you to do it."
But why would you say use Jax's handwriting? You know I have the nicest
because she wanted it to be from me because we're best friends. She wanted it to be like special like that, not just like from you. She wanted it to be from me.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yes, pretty much.
Well, she's a vegetarian, so I can't be chopped liver.
Yeah, no, she just wanted it to be my handwriting, and so I did like 10 different GBs, and then we found a really cute one at the end.
Okay, so here's the next thing that happened. The
nipplegate.
Nipple twister. Here's my thoughts on that, and then Brittany, you can give me your thoughts.
Nipplegate.
Now, nipple twister or nipple, we call it nipplegate here in the valley.
Titty twister.
Because it was such a very big deal. I know you guys saw it on the show, and it didn't seem like that big of a deal, but it was a huge, huge deal here because, well, I mean, you've gotten nipple twisters or whatever in your life, and it's usually guy on guy. It's never guy doing it to a girl. So that, I think that's why it was a very kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, but I feel like nobody like blew it out of proportion. Like Kristin wasn't that upset about it, and then like whenever Jesse apologized to Luke, he was like, "Okay, thanks for apologizing. We can move on now." So like it wasn't like that big of a deal.
Do you not like if I was to grab a girl's boob? I don't want to say grab her.
Yeah, but like Kristin didn't feel so bad because she did it first. Okay. So like she was kind of like whatever. She like knew like it was weirder that he did it back. Okay, obviously,
so if Kristin did it to me and then I grabbed Kristin's nipple, what would you say?
I would be like, "Don't do that to her." Obviously, which is exactly how we would feel about Jesse.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that like he shouldn't have done that. Obviously, he shouldn't have done that. But like the fact that Kristin wasn't too upset about it is like why,
Well, thank God she wasn't, because that could have been pretty bad. Because it's kind of just an unspoken thing. You can't touch a woman.
Well, I mean, Jesse said all season long that he didn't do it. So, like, I really thought that, like...
Well, we saw he did it.
I mean, we know now. Yeah. Like that's the thing about reality TV show is, like, we don't know what really happens in scenes that we're not around for. Like, I wasn't standing there whenever that happened. So, like, how was I supposed to know? Obviously, I trust Kristin. I believe her. But Jesse was saying it never happened. So, it was like... What? But now I find out he just didn't remember.
Yeah. That was a really great party that you threw, by the way. That was a birthday party for Janet. Janet's from Ohio.
Yes.
And she loves carnival.
County fairs. We both love county fairs. It's something that we've always bonded over is how much our love for county fair and all the stuff that comes along with it. I used to do all the county fair pageants and all that stuff. I loved it.
A lot of people there. The house.
Yeah.
Mass afterwards.
But yeah, my amazing party planners, shout out to Adri, Picnic and Pedal, and Glitz and Gather. They are so amazing.
Yeah, they
do the
job.
best. Yeah, they help. Like, I give an idea, a little bit of a color scheme, and they just like go with it and are absolutely incredible. They're getting ready to do Cruz's 3rd birthday party.
I always feel bad for them, and Brittany kind of has to give a disclaimer because I always see them coming in, because Brittany only tells me about 75% of like the party that's
he never knows what's happening,
because if I know ahead of time, I'm going to lose my mind. I love my house. I don't like mess. I don't like things to get broken or whatever. I'm OCD about that.
Yeah, but they're so good. They would never do anything. Yeah.
But they always they know me well now. They're like, they tread lightly around me.
Yeah, it's awful that like they would have to come in and be like, "Hey, Brittany," like whisper to me like, "Hey, do you think that like Jax would care if we hang this from like above the island on the lights above the island. I'm like, yes, girl, this is my freaking house. Hang it above the island. Like the fact that they felt like they had a tiptoe around you. Like, come on.
I'm sorry, this is our beautiful home.
No, but you need to like, they don't ever do nails or anything.
I know,
but you know what? You need to like calm down. Now, like seeing yourself and how you act, like hopefully you can like learn some life lessons from watching it back.
Here's the thing. Well, I'm very excited that we're this year, for the first year out of the 3 years, we're not having the birthday party at our house. Whoa, I'm so excited because there's no cleaning and my house will be clean.
Yeah, but I'm still having my amazing party planners come. And the theme this year is so cute. It's 3 Rex. Instead of T-Rex, it's 3 Rex because he's going to be 3. So I've literally talked about it since I always plan his themes a year in advance. So I knew that he was going to have Rookie of the Year for his first birthday whenever I was pregnant. I knew that he was going to have To Infinity and Beyond by his first birthday.
Toy Story.
I knew that he was going to have 3 Rex by his second birthday. So I've like already been thinking about this stuff and planning it for so long, and I just love it. Yeah, we're having it at Sky Zone, a trampoline park this year because Cruz loves it.
Cruz loves the trampoline park. He's like a professional. We go there like 2 or 3 times.
He's a professional.
He is. Okay, so what was the next thing that happened? Obviously, we had the powwow in the kitchen, and everybody goes against Jax, per usual. Everyone's like, Jax, you're so messy or this. I go, it's reality freaking TV.
Yeah, but like you just kind of dig in a little too much.
That's what I do. You know, you want me to sit around and braid each other's hair?
And then the pantsing, the de-pantsing at the end.
I make things interesting. Sue me. No, don't sue me.
The de-pantsing at the end, I was like, oh. We literally had titty twisters and de-pantsing in our first 2 episodes. Like, we're supposed to be the adults here, and like, this is what we're...
Yeah, so the first episode was that. When Reality Hits is fueled by Factor. If you're a busy parent like us, making healthy, delicious meals with minimal prep can be tough. Luckily, Factor has all your bases covered. These are fresh, never frozen meals. They are chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to go in just 2 minutes. I hope you like options because Factor has over 35 to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Plus, there are more than 60 add-ons. This week, our recommendations are the Greek lemon chicken with roasted potatoes and red onions, and the Tuscan white bean mushroom and kale stew. It's absolutely delicious. Love pancakes and smoothies? Yes. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day like breakfast and midday bites. Get as much or as little as you need by choosing your meals every week. Plus, you can pause or reschedule your deliveries anytime. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. Head to factormeals.com/realityhits50 and use code realityhits50 to get 50% off your meals. That's 50% off, guys, and you know how expensive groceries are, so this is a great deal. That's code realityhits50 at factormeals.com/realityhits50 to get 50% off. Combining a wireless plan can be stressful. Between you and your partner, it's tough to tell whose plan is better. Ain't that the truth? Guess what? For a limited time, phone plans from Mint Mobile are $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Now, we have Mint Mobile. We've been using it. Times are tough, and we're on a budget, so we want to save some money. So we've tried it, and we love it. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you with premium wireless plans for just $15 a month. Believe that? $15 a month. All plans come with unlimited talk and text, a high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. Ditch overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile's limited time deal and get premium wireless service for just $15 a month, guys. That is absolutely incredible. To get this new offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/reality. That's mintmobile.com/reality. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/reality. Additional taxes and fees and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Now we're getting into this episode number 2.
Yeah, episode number 2 gets crazy, especially at the end.
Holy cow, I just watched the end, and
Girls' night.
Cliffhangers.
See, what was not shown is that I told Jax multiple times that he should not invite Alex to guys' night because it would ruin our girls' night. And us moms deserved to have that one freaking night, especially Nia, who had just had twins, never gets to go out. Especially all of us. Like, we rarely get to, like, do those types of nights.
Well, first of all, why would she find out? Why did somebody call and, like, crap and, like,
I had to tell her because she was going to find out eventually. They were literally like, hey, let's check in on our husbands. And it's like, okay, I had to let her know that you invited Alex. But like, what wasn't shown is that I did tell you not to invite Alex. And then you like convinced me that you were doing it for the best reasons. And
I'm sorry. And
that you had the good intentions and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, so then you as my husband, because you know I'm ride or die for the people I love. So I had to like sit there and try to like take up for you and clean up your mess all night. So it literally ruined our girls' night and caused a fight between me and one of my best friends because I had to take up for you and your actions usual. I don't take it back. We're in our 40s. We're adults. The fact I get along with all my exes, why can't you get along with your exes at our age? So you're so in love with listen, I get that. Like from my aspect, I get that because I came into this group and I was like friends with Stassi, friends with Kristin, friends with Rachel, friends with people that you have been with and dated in your past. But you are never around my exes. So there's a difference.
Because
like
Kentucky.
I have been okay with being around your exes, but I don't think you would be okay with being around my exes.
I have been.
One time.
Who?
Aaron, you were around
the
him.
Other one. The other guy that was at Lindy's house.
Oh, Chris. Okay, that was like for 2 seconds. You guys didn't even talk to each other. You're not living in the same state, even the same city, like nothing.
That's not, I mean, if they came here.
There's a huge difference.
I'd be fine with it.
No, you would not.
I would.
No, you would not.
We're adults. You need to move on.
This is whenever I think that you are putting up a front because I know for a fact you would not be okay with that.
I think I would be, but we'll move on from that. Anyway, I'm here. Can I explain my story?
Well, hold on. I felt like I looked bad because I was like sticking up for you because I felt like you kind of like persuaded me that you were doing it for the right reason.
I was doing it for the right reason.
And I believed you because people don't realize, like people that are listening to this, like we filmed this back in July, August, September.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So, like, back then, we weren't that close to Luke. We love Luke now. Like, we're so much closer to him. But back then, we didn't really know him. So, whenever I said that comment that was like, Alex deserves to be there more than Luke, like, that sounded so mean to me now. And I was like, oh, my God, I feel so bad that I said that. Like, I was so sad that I said that because I really do like Luke.
All right, let me explain my side.
But the reason I said that was because Alex and Jax were friends before Kristin and Alex even started dating. And then they started dating and then we got closer to Alex. But I'm still team Kristin always because I was there with her through the breakup and everything. That's why I was like, we would never have Alex around Kristin. But I think if it's a guy's night, it was a little bit different.
All right,
that's all that I was trying to say. But I'm team Kristin no matter what.
Okay, listen, that's fine. Again, I've been friends with Alex for a very long time. Very long time. Tom Schwartz introduced me to Alex, okay? And Kristin is when she gets a new boyfriend, she did it with Carter, she did it with James. Kristin calls me up every time, Jax, insert my boyfriend in the group. Let him hang out with you guys. Okay, not a problem. But knowing that I'm friends with some of her exes, actually all of them still, she has to understand that I'm friends with her ex-boyfriends. So if it's okay, if your new boyfriend can be around them, cordially, then great.
I know, but I think I think she gets upset because they had a bad breakup, and she wants you to be on her side more.
All breakups are bad, or they wouldn't be broken up.
I know, but she just wants you to be on her side a little bit more. I think.
Listen, it's not like we're sitting around like.
We're definitely closer with Kristin, and with Kristin much more.
Listen,
she's priority number one over that.
Kristin has dated a bunch of people, and the 5 good friends of mine, okay? I can't just ditch my friends because she's got a new boyfriend. It doesn't work that way. We're guys. Get over it. Have a beer, shake hands, say haha, and then get over it. We're not girls. We're different.
I mean, I guess, but still, it looks messy.
I don't think we're going to agree on this, but I'm sorry. I'm sticking
Well, it
by.
looks like on the show that I like 100% had your back on it, which obviously I was trying to after the fact. But like, there was definitely times where I was like, please, like, it's going to ruin our girls' night, and we deserve to have a good girls'
I'm sorry,
night.
You should have never found out that night. Maybe after the girls' night, you should have found out, but someone must have.
You told me beforehand, so I felt like I had to tell Kristin before.
Why did you feel like you had to tell her?
I told her at the girls' night because Alex was already at your boys' night.
Why
Like,
couldn't
because
you tell
everybody was like, let's text our husbands and see what's going on. And I was like, oh, got to tell Kristin. I didn't want her to find out through a text message like, oh my God, there's so much drama going on. Alex just walked in and Luke is here, blah, 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 blah. You know, I didn't want that.
Okay, we'll move on from this. I guess it's to agree to disagree. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I stick by what I did, and I'm sorry. I was trying to be an adult, the voice of reason. I was trying to be like everybody, kumbaya. Okay?
Well, and that's like my biggest goal always, but I can see both sides of
Do
it.
you know how you can go back to the 10 years ago? Everybody's kind of slept with everybody in this group.
It's so weird that that's always brought up.
I know. It's just, but it's like, it's in the past. It was a long time ago. And if you've moved on from your man, if you moved on and you're happy with the guy you're now, you should be like, yeah, it was my old boyfriend, whatever, if he's there.
Yeah, they just had a bad breakup, so I get she was a little up and down about it, you know?
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
Next point.
Okay, that scene where you and Luke were talking.
That was awkward. Okay, can I compare
For like
it?
the first couple seconds. I know Janet sent you the
Janet
meme.
sent me this meme of, if you guys know that we are big friends people, remember the scene where Ross had to sit on the couch and hang out with Mike, and it was just totally awkward.
Phoebe's husband at the end.
Husband, when they had to meet. And they were sitting on the couch with the pizza, and they're talking about beer and lager.
Yeah, that is exactly like you and Luke in the beginning. And Janet sent it to me too, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so on point. Like, it was the most awkward, like, crickets chirping conversation ever. And I'm sure when Daniel walked up, you guys were like, whoa, thank God.
Yeah, we were like, thank so God somebody walked in.
But also, remember, guys, this was a long time ago. We love Luke.
Yeah, Luke's great now. In fact,
we know him a lot.
His relationship is the best out of everybody's.
They're stronger than we are, so. But still, like, a lot's changed since we started filming. And also, like we said, we just were getting to know him at that time, but he is a great guy. But still, that was so funny. The comparison between friends. That's so true.
Because, like, you know, first of all, I'm like, this is awkward. I know I have a lot of stuff to say, you know, and I never, ever, ever, ever have let the cameras bother me. But just for some reason, they were just on me, and I was like, I have to say something. I didn't know what to say. It was just kind of awkward. Yeah.
And also at the end of the show, I feel like I look mean because I'm like, you're stirring stuff up too, Kristin. Like, I kind of like said that to Kristin, but it was about it's going to be shown on episode 3 what I was talking. I'm not going to give it away.
The farm.
I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to say it's going to be shown on episode 3. That's why the last it was like 5 minutes later, kind of like SpongeBob.
That was a hell of a cliffhanger.
Yeah, so people will see what I was talking about. There was so much messiness that was going on all season. So
first of all, reality TV is supposed to be messy.
Yeah,
people wouldn't watch.
Exactly. But you guys will see on episode 3. And also, I'm leaving on a Monday to go to New York. I'm going to be on Watch What Happens Live after the next episode. So make sure you guys tune in after episode 3 of The Valley, because I'm going to be first up. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I can't wait to be back on Watch What Happens Live and go to New York. It's going to be great. I'm so grateful. It's going to be so fun. Addie. Ladies, did you know that one of the most common complaints from women about their sexual health is a frustratingly low libido? Our sex drives can decline, but it's also treatable. Addie or flibanserin is FDA approved and has been clinically proven to increase sexual desire in certain premenopausal women who are bothered by low libido. So, if you feel like you've lost your desire and you want to get it back, stop falling for the snake oils. Ask your doctor about Addie today, or go to Addie.com. That's ADDYI.com.
Addie is for premenopausal women with acquired generalized hypoactive sexual desire disorder, HSDD, who have not had problems with low sexual desire in the past, who have low sexual desire no matter the type of sexual activity, the situation, or the sexual partner. The low sexual desire is troubling to them and is not due to a medical or mental health problem, problems in the relationship, or medicine or other drug use. Addie is not for use in men or to enhance sexual performance. Your risk of severe low blood pressure and fainting is increased if you drink 1 to 2 standard alcoholic drinks close in time to your Addie dose. Wait at least 2 hours after drinking before taking Addyi at bedtime. Your risk of severe low blood pressure and fainting is also increased if you take certain prescriptions, over-the-counter or herbal medications, or have liver problems. Low blood pressure and fainting can happen when you take Addyi even if you don't drink alcohol or take other medicines. Do not take if you are allergic to any of the ingredients in Addyi. Allergic reactions may include hives, itching or trouble breathing. Sleepiness, sometimes serious, can occur. Common side effects include dizziness, nausea, tiredness, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, and dry mouth. See full PI and medication guide, including box warning at addyi.com/PI or call 844-PINK-PILL.
Ask your doctor about Addyi today or go to addyi.com. That's ADDYI.com.
Starting is everything when it comes to fitness. So lately we've been going on our Peloton a lot. Obviously it's right after the holidays, and the fact that it's right down the hallway just makes everything so easy. And plus with the amazing trainers, I mean, it's hard not to want to work out. Peloton helps you start no matter what level you're at. Whether that's beginner or advanced rides, feel good live DJ rides, or artist theme rides, they've got something for you. Peloton bike instructors keep you motivated from day one. They'll show you the basics, help keep you the guesswork out of your workout, and encourage you to build from there. Peloton entertainment keeps you moving. Watch your favorite TV shows, live sports as you ride, perfect for those days when you don't want to miss a thing. Like right now, watching my Lions. Wherever you're starting, get moving with Peloton Bike or Bike Plus. Rental at onepeloton.com/bike/rentals.
Terms apply.
We are going to answer some questions from people who wrote in. And let's see, we will start with Julia Tower. Do you feel more loyal to Kristin because of your VPR past?
Are you talking to me?
I mean, maybe both of us. I'm not really sure.
Do I feel more loyal to Kristin? I feel like I'm loyal to Kristin because she's been my longest friend.
Yeah, Kristin is such a good friend to me, so
yeah,
she's so loyal to me, and I'm very loyal to her.
Well, she's a good friend to me too.
Yeah.
I mean, Kristin and I have known each other since 2006. I think we met 2007, and literally, yeah, she drives me absolutely crazy a lot of the times, but a lot of times she doesn't drive me crazy. And a lot of times we're great. Like right now, we're great actually, which is nice.
Yeah,
and,
everybody's good right now, and Kristin has been.
I don't think everybody's great.
Well,
right now.
I mean. But like with us and Kristin, she's been like there for me so much through the separation and everything, and she's been like having my back. And
she's literally picked me up from jail. So
yeah, she's a great friend.
And I would always be loyal to Kristin because she's been around the longest, and we've been friends the longest. So yeah, I mean I'm loyal to everybody.
Well, then stop being mean to her, Jax.
Hey, listen, sometimes she drives me nuts.
Okay, well you got to relax a little bit.
When you're with somebody as much as we are with our friends,
yeah,
they're all going to drive you nuts at some point.
Okay, well you're driving them nuts too. So like think about that.
Well, yeah. Well, that's just part of it. You got to deal with it.
God. You only see one side, your side. That's it.
What's the next question?
He's so mad. Okay, another from Julia Tower. Who from Vanderpump do you think should be on the Valley?
Tom Schwartz.
Oh, I think Sheena and Lala.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that. I think all three would be great.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Sheena, Lala, Tom Schwartz. I think it would be awesome. We love them all. They're still
suspect.
Oh, whatever. It's the best place to buy a place with a yard and be close enough to LA and be close enough to all the things around that you want to go to, but still have a yard and a nice house.
I think it would only make sense for them three. That doesn't really make sense for anybody else.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But that would be so fun. This is from Laney Catherine _XO. I love Luke and think he's the most stable guy. Why is Jax so against him?
Again, it was the very beginning, and you have to understand, I've known Kristin for many, many years, and I know all her ex-boyfriends. I had nothing personal against Luke. I know it looked that way. It was nothing personal. I just felt like we were going down the same road that Kristin usually likes to go down. She meets somebody, she falls head over heels, and then the breakups are tumultuous. I mean, there's never been a breakup where it just didn't work out. It goes like it's a crazy breakup with Kristin, and that's just who she is. So I thought, okay, here I am investing more time in to meet another one of her friends, like I did with Carter, like I did with Alex, like I did with James, like I did with Tom. I invested a lot of time, and you become these people's friends, and then she has this crazy breakup, and then she's like, well, you can't be friends with them anymore. So that part of it, like, annoys me. I'm like, I can't just not be this person's friend anymore because you're broken up. That's childish. So that's what I thought we were doing. I thought we were going down that road again.
You didn't think that Luke was here for the long run, but now that we know that he is, you've gotten to know him a lot better. And we actually, I mean, I think Luke's great.
Right.
But yeah, I hate that you just went in on Kristin again.
I'm not, but like, look at her track record. Okay. I don't have a great track record either.
Exactly.
But look at hers. But her breakups are like, it's like devastating. Like, it's like mine.
Well, she's been through some stuff with her exes.
Okay. And I'm still friends with all of her exes. I still talk to every single one of them. So,
yeah,
and they've all out of therapy and moved on. But it's just, I didn't want to go down that road again because like I said, when Kristin gets a new boyfriend, she's always comes to me and says, Jax, can you please involve him in your group guy gatherings? Because I'm kind of like the leader of the pack with all the guys. So I bring everybody in and I want to bring Luke in. And I just didn't want to invest all this time on somebody that was maybe or maybe not going to be around for the next year. And I didn't know. I was wrong. And we love Luke. Okay.
He said he was wrong. So let's just focus on that instead of everything else that he just said. Okay. Can you explain? This is from Orozco.Jordan. Can you explain your thought process on your explanation of Jax's actions? He's a monster.
Why would you? I'm a monster? No, I'm great freaking TV is what I am. Okay. What are we supposed to sit around and
I think I kind of like talked about it earlier, but I definitely had told Jax I didn't think it would be a good idea to have Alex there that night because I was being selfish and didn't want to like ruin our girls' night. None of that was aired. But
Alex is a great guy.
I was there through Kristin's breakup. I know it's hard on her. So like for me, I'm definitely team Kristin. But I get why Jax would want to hang out with Alex like separately from us. Like as long as he's not like having Kristin around, like I didn't feel like it was like that big of a deal. But also I feel like I always want to bring people together and like have everybody be friends anyway. So I was kind of going from that thing. But like if it hurt Kristin's feelings, I just felt so bad about that, because I do love her way more. Okay. And that means
Alex
more.
Alex is also my friend. He's a great guy. He went through therapy. He's got a new girlfriend. He's doing really well in life. You know what? There's two sides to every story.
Of course. And I think Alex is great too. They just weren't great together.
Alex is also
and
very
I want to
good
respect my best friend Kristin's feelings if she doesn't want him around her.
I understand that, but Alex is so good.
But I didn't think it would be so bad if she was around Luke. I figured that would be a little bit less bad, but obviously I was wrong. But still, like I just thought, that was what my actions were at that point. I'm always trying to apologize for Jax and like try to make him look better in the situations that he stirs up.
You don't need to do that.
I've done it for 9 years for you.
I know.
That's just how loyal and ride or die I was for the person that I was married to. You
are married to.
I know, but still, you know what I mean? Like I literally like took up for you 24/7. It was like it was a job.
That's part of being married.
Well, that's what happens when you have a loyal wife. You will blindly stick up for the person you love. He's rolling his eyes mad at me. No. Okay. Everybody wants to know about like the Kristin and Luke fiasco that you started.
Oh my gosh. I just want to let you guys know this is going to be very small potatoes when you see the rest of the season.
Yeah. The rest of the
Kristin Luke thing is a very, very small part of this season. There is some monster blow ups this season. And this thing is going to be like, you're going to look back on this episode and be like, oh my God, remember when they were talking about Luke and Kristin?
Yeah, and that's another thing. I want people to give us a little grace because we do cliffhangers on every single episode. So like, remember that things are going to drastically change the next episode, you know?
It's like, you're not even going to remember this episode after you see the next episode because things really, really pop off.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, I think we've made a great show and I'm so proud of everybody. I love Kristin. I love Luke. I love everybody on the show. I'm just so happy. Janet and Jason are doing amazing. Nia and Daniel are doing amazing. Like Michelle and Jesse, like everybody's just like killing it. Zach, Jasmine.
Michelle and Jesse aren't doing amazing.
No, but
it's
like
causing a little bit of a hiccup actually now with the whole group.
But I mean, yeah, you can definitely tell early on that Michelle and Jesse are exactly like, I'm so happy for Michelle that she got out of that. I'll just say that.
And I also, when I created this show, and I was like,
quit saying when I created the
I'm
show.
Gonna make sure
I was
knows.
right there with you every step of the way. Can I have a little credit?
You were.
I'm the one who went out and talked to every single couple in this group and got them to be on the show.
I made you do that. I go, you gotta talk to them. Because
I cannot stand you.
I talked to Alex. I had a meeting with him at a hotel. I go, I have a show idea. I go, and I'm ready to come back to TV. I go, what do you think?
Okay, yeah, but this was also there was a possibility that we could have had a spinoff in the past,
right?
And then obviously,
I had an idea. I go, listen.
Everybody got like all the stuff that happened that got everybody off the show happened, and then COVID happened, so we weren't like talking about like spinoffs and stuff, and then the
world was in a crazy place. We weren't really sure what was going on with life, but then. Time had passed. I think a lot of people have healed, and we were ready to, reintroduce us coming back to television again. Anyway, that's how that all happened. But my point of the story is here. Yes, there's going to be a lot of chaos, and the reason when I started this, I was like, man, this is going to be really cool because you're going to see the next chapter of everybody's lives. You're going to see, people getting married, trying to have children, and some people separating, some people getting divorced. But I didn't really think we were going to have this kind of blow ups already.
Yeah, I didn't think
and
so either.
Wait till I can't even tell you what you're about to see because it gets dirty. It gets dirty quick. And I was like sitting back, and there's times where you see me sitting in the corner and be like, what did I do? Did I cause this? Did I make
Jax, none of this is because of you.
No, but
Hush.
it brought things to the surface that maybe weren't going to be talked about.
Yeah, but you need to give credit to everybody that is on the show. We all made this show. We freaking killed it. And I'm happy and proud of everybody.
And I'm very glad everybody, because there's a lot of people that's never done reality TV before, and they stepped up. And I was kind of I was in awe of Jesse and Michelle and Zach and Jasmine of how well they did on reality
and Janet
TV.
and Jason,
amazing.
Everybody. Yeah,
Janet, Jason. Because obviously me, Kristin, and Brittany have been on a show before, so we kind of thought we were going to have to carry them, but we actually didn't. They carried us. I
just gave advice whenever they asked me for it, and I was like, just come to me if you need anything, ever.
Yeah,
and they would, and I'm so proud of everybody because everybody stepped it up and brought it, and I just. I think it's going to be a great show, and I think people are really going to love it. And it's only going to get better.
And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been showing up to our watch parties on Tuesday.
And just tuning in and watching it in general,
We're getting a lot of great feedback. Everybody's loving it. But like I said, I'm doing these watch parties every Tuesday. If you guys are in town now till, the end, we're on season 2. We got, 12 episodes total. So if you're ever in the area and you want to come to Jax's, I will be there. Brittany will be there. Somebody will be there. And we have a lot of fun. And Mama's Beer Cheese is there, and everyone's loving it and having a good time. So the show's doing really, really good. We're really, really happy about it. But we're only into episode 2, so I really can't wait to start talking about episode 3.
So excited! I mean, there's so much more to dive into, obviously, but it feels really good to be back.
I just want to give everybody a heads up that we are going to be spending Easter together because people were asking, are you going to spend Easter together? This is our first holiday, separated technically, so we are. We made reservations for I think 8 to 10 people.
Yeah.
And we're very, very excited. But we will be together and with our other friends. And I'll talk about the place that we're going to next week, but it's one of our favorite places. And we're
going to do a little egg hunt for cruise on the beach. It's going to be super cute.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I want to wish everybody a very, very happy Easter.
Yes, happy Easter. God bless.
Happy Easter. And you got anything else to talk about today, or can I go to the gym?
I mean, there's just so much going on, but for now, I think that we will leave it to next week. Make sure you guys tune in and watch me next week on Watch What Happens Live, and tune in every Tuesday at 9 p.m. on Bravo to watch The Valley right after Vanderpump Rules.
And if you guys have any other questions, you can always DM either one of us. What's your handle?
What?
Is it Brittany? Is it
oh my God. Did you just ask me what my handle was?
I noticed you took off my last name on your thing, so.
Well, I mean, I never legally changed it, and you pissed me off, so I took it off.
Right. Anyway, you guys can always DM us if you have any questions. We're open books.
Yes.
You guys all have a great week. We'll see you next week. We have a great guest next week we're really excited about. And happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany.
Bye, guys.